Forget the advice that tells you to run from those super competitive branded niches on Amazon. Seriously, that is a losing strategy. Everyone sees a search page dominated by one massive brand and they bolt. But what if I told you that one little secret inside Helium 10 that turns that threat into a goldmine? Today, I'm not just showing you how to find a product. I'm going to show you how to use your competition's greatest strength against them. You're going to want to stick around for this as I break down each section. Section 1, the branded niche. Problem, you know the feeling. You've done your product research, you find a category with insane demand and revenue, and then you see it. A single brand own the entire first page. Take steam mops for instance. You search it and it's a sea of shark, and yet more shark. The common advice? Run. The niche is too competitive, the brand is too powerful, and you'll never rank. That's exactly where they are going wrong. They see a brick wall, I see a back door. We're not going to try and out-brand shark. We're going to find the customers they're accidentally ignoring. And the key is hidden in the data, specifically inside one of my all-time favourite Helium 10 tools called Cerebro. For anyone who doesn't know, Cerebro is a reverse ASIN lookup tool. You feed it a product's unique code, its ASIN, and it tells you every keyword that that product is ranking and making money from. It's how you ethically spy on your competition to figure out their game plan. But we are about to use it for something way smarter. We're going to use it to find the holes in that game plan. Section 2, finding the hidden gold mine with Cerebro. Alright, so how do we actually do this? Let me walk you through it step by step. First, go to Amazon and find one of those niches dominated by a huge brand. We'll stick with our Shark Steam Mop Pads example. Grab the ASINs from the top if you have the Helium 10 Chrome extension. If you don't, simply go down to the listing details and you'll see the ASIN there and simply copy it from there. Next, pop open Helium 10 Cerebro and paste the ASIN right into the search bar. This is where the fun starts. Cerebro is going to spit out a massive list of all the keywords this top dog are ranking for. At first glance, it's just going to look like a mess of branded terms and crazy competitive phrases. This is the point where most people get overwhelmed and quit, but not us. We're going to use 3 killer filters: word count, search volume, and organic rank. Word count basically means we're not going to have any singular keywords such as mop, cleaning, or replacement in the search results. By setting this to 2, we don't get any broad phrases. We ideally want long tail, high traffic keywords, as that's what will rank the products better in the long term, and it's also what we can target for sponsoring. Organic rank is a sneaky little metric inside Helium 10 that shows you how many keywords are on page 1 for that particular product. Next, set the search volume filter to a minimum of 600. We need to know that real customers are actually searching for these terms. Set the organic rank from the minimum 1 to 16. Ideally, we want 10 or more keywords to show up for this example, so we know we have a viable market and plenty of keywords to target. Now hit search. Section 3, the aha moment. What you're looking at now is a list of hidden gems. These are keywords with proven demand that the big brand ranks for. This right here is your goldmine. As I scroll through this list, you'll start seeing patterns. Instead of broad keywords like steam, mop, or mop replacements, you'll spot things like Shark Steam Mop Pads, Shark Mop Pads, Shark Steamer Pads replacement. These are long tail keywords that point to a specific customer need. The person searching for a Shark Steam Mop Pads doesn't want any steam mop. They have a problem that branded mop and a specific solution for that brand. And since the big brand isn't directly targeting them, you have a much better chance of ranking and winning that customer. I'll give you an example. You can see over to the right hand side where it says sponsored rank for Shark Steam Mop Pads. They are only ranked 10 for sponsoring this keyword. I bet if they were ranked 1 to 3, they would see a much higher return on sponsoring. This is the whole strategy. You're not fighting the big brand head on. You're carving out your own little sub niche by solving a problem for a customer they've left behind. You can do this with a new product, a slight variation such as colour or amount of pads in a pack, or even just by bundling a clever accessory with it. Just a quick reminder though, this is a branded product with branded keywords. So before making mistakes and ordering these products, always ask for the owners for permission to use their branded name. You'll need a certificate of approval for this, and the best way to obtain one of these is to contact the brand owners themselves. Always be sure whenever you come across branded products on Amazon, before making any purchases, always do your research and ask for the owner's approval if selling branded products on Amazon, or asking the brands themselves, as they will remove you from selling. And this again is not financial advice, but by doing those things, and if you do contact the brand owner and you do get approved, that means that there are less competition competing for these specific products. So you've always got to bear those things in mind when doing your Amazon research. So let's recap the game plan. Find a niche that looks untouchable because of big brands. Run their top products through Cerebro. Filter for real search volume, and most importantly, fill out those important filters we've just gone through today. These results will literally hand you a blueprint for a product that serves a hungry corner of the market the giants are ignoring. Instead of running from branded niches, you use them as your launchpad. This is how you turn overwhelming competition into your biggest unfair advantage. You don't have to beat them at their game, you just have to find the game they aren't even playing. If you want to try this out yourself, I've dropped a discount link for Helium 10 in the description below. It is hands down the most powerful tool in my arsenal. And now I've got a question for you. What's the most competitive niche you've ever bailed on? Let me know in the comments. Maybe, just maybe, it's time to give it a second look. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.